Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 6. The greatest asset is a strong mind. If you have a strong mind, you can do anything. These words from George Foreman defined his remarkable life, a journey of perseverance, triumph, and reinvention. Foreman, legendary heavyweight boxing champion and beloved entrepreneur, passed away at the age of 76. His impact stretched far beyond the ring, leaving an enduring mark on sports and culture alike. Born in Marshall, Texas, he overcame a troubled youth to become an Olympic gold medalist in 1968. His raw power and determination led him to claim the heavyweight championship in 1973, famously defeating Joe Frazier. His bout against Muhammad Ali in 1974, known as the Rumble in the Jungle, remains one of the most famous fights in boxing history. Foreman's journey took an unexpected turn when he retired from boxing in 1977 and became an ordained minister. But his fighting spirit never faded. A decade later, he shocked the world with a comeback, defying the odds to reclaim the heavyweight title at 45. He was, and remains, the oldest man to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Beyond boxing, Foreman became a household name with the George Foreman Grill, a product that sold over 100 million units worldwide. His charisma and warmth made him an admired businessman, mentor, and family man. Tributes poured in from the boxing community and beyond. George was more than a champion, said a statement from his family. He was a guiding light, a man of faith, strength, and kindness, who touched countless lives with his generosity and wisdom. Foreman passed peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. He is survived by his family, who will continue his legacy of faith and perseverance. His story remains one of resilience and reinvention, proof that setbacks are just stepping stones to greatness. Tributes to George Foreman. Number 5. Kenneth Sims's presence on the football field was nothing short of commanding. His strength, skill, and relentless determination made him a force to be reckoned with, earning him respect at every level of the game. More than just a player, he was an inspiration to teammates, fans, and aspiring athletes alike. Born in Kossi, Texas, Sims became a standout at the University of Texas, where he made history as the first Longhorn to win the prestigious Lombardi Award. As a two-time consensus All-American, he shattered records, including holding the school's all-time mark for forced fumbles. His dominance was undeniable, and his senior year performance even earned him votes for the Heisman Trophy, an extraordinary feat for a defensive player. The New England Patriots saw his potential, selecting him as the first overall pick in the 1982 NFL Draft. Over 8 seasons, he brought power and leadership to the field, tallying 17 career sacks, and helping drive the Patriots' defense all the way to Super Bowl XX. His impact extended beyond statistics. His presence was a game-changer. Even after retiring from the game, Sims remained closely connected to the Texas football community. He gave back by mentoring young athletes, attending Longhorn events, and sharing his knowledge and love for the sport. His contributions off the field were just as meaningful as those made between the lines. Sims passed away at the age of 65. His former team, the Texas Longhorns, honored him with heartfelt words, calling him a true legend and a pillar of their football legacy. His induction into the College Football Hall of Fame in 2021 ensured his place among the all-time greats. Kenneth Sims' journey was one of dedication, perseverance, and excellence. His legacy lives on through his remarkable achievements and the many lives he touched along the way. Tributes to Kenneth Sims. Number 4. I have been given a life that for a long time I thought I didn't deserve. Now I know I do. These words from Kitty Dukakis reflect the resilience and strength that defined her life. She dedicated herself to advocating for mental health awareness, addiction recovery, and social justice, leaving an enduring impact on countless lives. Dukakis, who passed away at 88, was known not only as the First Lady of Massachusetts but as an author and activist who openly shared her struggles with depression and alcoholism. Through her memoir, Now You Know, and her advocacy for electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, she helped reduce stigma around mental health treatment, offering hope to many who suffered in silence. During her decades of public service, Dukakis championed causes close to her heart. She worked tirelessly in refugee advocacy, Holocaust education, and women's rights, serving on important national and international committees. Her work extended far beyond politics. She used her voice to speak for those who often went unheard. As the wife of former Massachusetts governor and 1988 presidential candidate Michael Dukakis, she played a key role in his campaigns, standing as a symbol of strength and unwavering support. She weathered both public scrutiny and personal battles with remarkable grace, always using her experiences to inspire and educate others. Dukakis passed away peacefully, surrounded by family, leaving behind a powerful legacy of courage and advocacy. She is survived by her husband, their children, and a generation of people whose lives were touched by her work and empathy. Her impact on mental health awareness and social justice will not be forgotten. Tributes to Kitty Dukakis. Number 3. Boston, You're My Home. The lyrics of Dirty Water became more than just a song. They became an anthem, one that Larry Tamblyn helped bring to life. As a founding member of the Standells, he shaped the sound of garage rock and influenced generations of musicians to come. Tamblyn, who passed away at the age of 82, was more than just the voice and keyboardist behind Dirty Water. He was a storyteller, a musician who turned raw energy into unforgettable melodies. Through the Standells' gritty, rebellious style, he helped pave the way for punk and alternative rock. Born in Los Angeles, Tamblyn embraced music from an early age. His journey led him to co-create one of rock's most enduring songs, Dirty Water. Originally a reflection on Boston's gritty past, the track evolved into an anthem for the city and its beloved Red Sox. Decades later, it still plays at Fenway Park after every home victory, a testament to its enduring legacy. Beyond the Standells, Tamblyn remained devoted to rock and roll. In 2022, he shared his memories in From Squeaky Clean to Dirty Water, a biography detailing the band's rise. His passion for music never faded, and he continued to connect with fans, ensuring that the Standells' legacy reached new generations. Following his passing, family, friends, and fans poured in tributes. His nephew, Dennis Tamblyn, reflected on one of Larry's proudest moments, playing Fenway Park with the Standells. It was one of the best memories Larry ever had, he shared. Larry Tamblyn is survived by his loved ones, who take comfort in knowing his music will live on. Dirty Water will continue to echo through Boston and beyond, reminding the world of the bold and unfiltered spirit he brought to rock and roll. Tributes to Larry Tamblyn. Number 2. A single shot can define a legacy. For Vernon Hatton, a 47-foot buzzer beater against Temple secured his place in Kentucky basketball history. That moment, forcing a second overtime in a game the Wildcats eventually won in triple overtime, was just one of many that cemented his legendary status. Hatton, a University of Kentucky Hall of Famer and basketball icon, passed away at the age of 89. His contributions to the sport extended far beyond the court, inspiring generations of players and fans alike. Born in Owingsville, Kentucky, Hatton's journey began at Lafayette High School, where he was named Kentucky's Mr. Basketball in 1954. At the University of Kentucky, he flourished under coach Adolph Rupp, leading the Wildcats to an NCAA championship in 1958. His 30-point performance in the title game helped Kentucky secure its fourth national championship. Over his college career, Hatton scored 1,153 points, consistently delivering double-digit performances. His leadership and skill earned him All-American honors, Final Four All-Tournament recognition, and a lasting place in Kentucky's storied basketball tradition. Following college, Hatton was selected in the second round of the 1958 NBA draft by the Cincinnati Royals. His professional career included time with the Philadelphia Warriors, Chicago Packers, and St. Louis Hawks. Though his NBA years were brief, his influence on the game remained strong. Hatton's number 52 jersey hangs in the rafters of Rupp Arena, immortalized among the greatest to wear Kentucky blue. His impact was officially recognized in 2005 when he was part of the inaugural class of the UK Athletics Hall of Fame. Beyond the accolades, Hatton was a devoted husband, father, and mentor, admired for his humility and sportsmanship. He is survived by his wife, Suzanne, and their sons, Terry, Steve, and Jeff. The basketball community mourns a true Kentucky legend, but his influence will never fade. His clutch performances, leadership, and passion for the game continue to inspire. Tributes to Vernon Hatton. What's trending on the internet? News 1. A Tennessee family is counting their blessings after a terrifying hiking accident nearly took the life of their 5-year-old son. Xavier Godoy was enjoying a family hike on the Abrams Falls Trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park when a simple misstep changed everything. According to his mother, Nicole Godoy, Xavier lost his balance while crossing a narrow bridge after tossing aside a stick he had been playing with. In a split second, he missed grabbing the railing and fell 5 feet, striking his head on a rock before landing in the river below. Nicole recalled the heart-stopping moment, saying, "There was a point where he was completely unresponsive and his lips were blue and purple." Thankfully, fellow hikers immediately jumped in to help rescue Xavier, keeping him stable until emergency crews arrived. Xavier was airlifted to a nearby medical center, where doctors diagnosed him with a brain bleed and fractured neck. Incredibly, despite the severity of his injuries, Xavier is now on the road to recovery. Footage shows him smiling and playing while wearing a neck brace, a hopeful sign for the brave young boy. Nicole has since urged park officials to enhance safety measures along the popular trail, hoping no other family has to endure a similar scare. "This could have ended so much worse," she shared, grateful for the quick actions of strangers and the resilience of her son. News 2. A Tennessee woman is recovering after a rare accident while swimming with dolphins in Jamaica, and now her family is rallying to bring her home safely. Sierra Stockard, enjoying a spring break adventure, was injured during a dolphin encounter when she accidentally landed on the dolphin's dorsal fin. The impact left her with severe blunt force trauma and a hematoma described as the size of 3 apples. Speaking from her hospital bed in Montego Bay, Stockard told WKRN, "It felt like I was in a car accident. The force of it, boom, it was immediate pain." Sierra, who also manages sickle cell disease, has since undergone emergency surgery and received 2 blood transfusions. Her sister, Nevaeh Garton, shared via GoFundMe that her condition requires urgent medical transport back to the U.S., as her current hospital lacks compatible blood for further transfusions. Despite the challenges, Stockard remains positive, even updating friends on social media post-surgery. "Tell my kids their mama is a gangsta," she wrote, expressing her determination to return home. Her family has raised over $10,000 of their $55,000 goal to cover the cost of a medical flight, with her aunt Kimberly Watkins emphasizing, "We need her home. This is not a good situation." Support and prayers continue to pour in as her loved ones stay hopeful. "We are grateful for everyone who's been helping," her sister added. "We just want her back with her babies." News 3. 2 lives were tragically lost after a small plane crash at a Georgia airport, leaving a community mourning and investigators seeking answers. On Thursday, March 20th, a Cirrus SR-22 aircraft crashed while attempting to land at Barwick-Lafayette Airport, bursting into flames upon impact, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. The crash occurred around 2:30 p.m. local time at the north end of the runway. Authorities identified the victims as Russell Edward Jones, 48, of Lafayette, and Stephen Boyd Powell, 52, of Cartersville. Both were experienced licensed pilots. Lafayette Public Safety Director Stacy Meeks described the scene as devastating. "It's a very tragic incident, horrible loss of life, and our hearts go out to everybody involved," Meeks told local outlets. Eyewitness Gabrielle Hertzen, who lives near the airport, shared her shock after hearing the crash. "I didn't think it happened so close to home," she said. The community's grief was especially felt by Powell's twin sister Stephanie Jean Powell McCarty, who expressed her heartbreak online. "Losing my twin is like losing a part of myself. I will miss him dearly, and his memory will live on in my heart," she wrote. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, has taken charge of the investigation to determine the cause of the crash, with hopes of bringing clarity to the families affected. Support continues to pour in for the loved ones of both victims as they are remembered for their passion and dedication to aviation. News 4. A tragic accident in Florida has left a father and his infant son as the sole survivors after a devastating wrong-way crash claimed the lives of 3 close family members. On Sunday, March 16th, authorities say a Ford F-150 truck traveling in the wrong direction collided head-on with a Toyota RAV4, carrying 5 people on Kenansville Road in Osceola County. The collision caused the SUV to overturn, resulting in the deaths of Pragathi Reddy Velivarthi, 34, Sunitha Purumandla, 56, and 5-year-old Harveen Purumandla. The driver of the SUV, identified as Rohith Purumandla, 34, and his 9-month-old son survived with minor injuries. However, Rohith is now left to face life without his mother, wife, and young daughter, while also recovering from a collarbone fracture. The Florida Highway Patrol continues to investigate the cause of the crash. Witnesses reportedly saw the truck driver passing traffic but failing to merge back into the correct lane. Charges are pending. Support has poured in for the family, with a GoFundMe raising over $100,000 to help cover medical bills, memorial costs, and support for Rohith and his son. Rohith now faces a life without his mother and the warmth of family, the organizer wrote, emphasizing the need for community support during this heartbreaking time. The father's resilience and the kindness of strangers offer a glimmer of hope as he begins the long road to healing. News 5. A heart-wrenching tragedy has led to serious charges in New York after a mother and her young daughter lost their lives in a devastating house fire. Shannon Hubbard, 35, and her 1-year-old daughter Maggie were staying at an Airbnb property in Clinton, New York, when a fire broke out late in the evening on October 13, 2024. According to authorities, the rental home's owners, Dennis Darcy and Meredith Darcy, failed to install functional smoke detectors, in violation of safety codes. The couple has now been charged with 2 counts of second-degree manslaughter following an investigation by New York State Police. The fire, which was determined to have started in the chimney flue, quickly spread. Shannon's husband, John Hubbard, was on the patio when smoke was detected. Shannon bravely ran back inside to rescue her children. Tragically, despite emergency responders' efforts, both Shannon and Maggie succumbed to their injuries. Shannon was a beloved preschool teacher, remembered warmly by her school community. Donations have poured in to support her surviving husband and son, with over $246,000 raised through the Greg Hill Foundation. District Attorney Anthony Parisi called the deaths preventable, emphasizing the importance of working smoke detectors. The Darcys have posted bail, and their next court appearance is scheduled for April 7th. While the loss is profound, the community's support and remembrance of Shannon and Maggie shine as a testament to their lasting impact. News 6. Bruce Willis just celebrated a major milestone, his 70th birthday, and his daughter, Rumor Willis, has shared an uplifting update about his health. Taking to her Instagram stories on March 18th, Rumor told fans that her famous dad is doing great and encouraged everyone to send birthday wishes his way. Bruce, who was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia in 2023 following an earlier aphasia diagnosis, stepped away from acting to focus on his well-being. But according to Rumor, he's surrounded by love and positivity as he marks his special day. In a recent interview, Rumor reflected on the incredible support system their blended family has built. She praised the close bond between her parents, Bruce and Demi Moore, who prioritized their daughters even after their split. That strong family foundation, Rumor says, continues today, emphasizing that they remain very much a family. Fans around the world continue to send their best to Bruce, who is cherished not only for his legendary film career, but also as a devoted father and family man. The Willis family's unity and resilience serve as an inspiring reminder of the power of love and togetherness. As Rumor shared, "We were a family and we still are very much a family no matter what." Here's to Bruce Willis celebrating his 70th surrounded by warmth, joy, and the unwavering support of those who love him. Number 1. Being good-looking is an advantage, but it's not enough. True beauty comes from intelligence, kindness, and grace. These words from Phyllis Akin perfectly reflect the woman she was: sophisticated, talented, and deeply compassionate. Her passing at 82 marks the end of an era, but her influence on Turkish cinema and culture will live on. Rising to fame in the golden age of Yeşilçam, Akin captivated audiences with her elegance and versatility. Over a career spanning 6 decades, she starred in more than 116 films, bringing depth and charm to every character she played. Her award-winning performance in Ankara Expressi remains one of the highlights of Turkish cinema, earning her recognition as one of its finest actresses. She was more than just a screen icon. A devoted philanthropist, she used her platform to advocate for cancer awareness and support hearing-impaired individuals. Through charity work, writing, and television, she reached beyond the silver screen to make a real difference in people's lives. Her journey to stardom began in 1962 when she won a competition organized by Artist magazine, leading to her debut in Akasyalar Açarken. She quickly became one of the 4 legendary four-leaf clovers of Turkish cinema, alongside Türkan Şoray, Hülya Koçyiğit, and Fatma Girik. Her refined style and intelligence made her a beloved figure, setting her apart in an era of unforgettable talent. Away from the spotlight, Akin was admired for her resilience. She fought and overcame nasopharyngeal cancer in 2002, inspiring many with her courage. Even in the face of challenges, she continued to contribute, writing insightful columns for Sabah newspaper and hosting heartfelt conversations on television. Her passing leaves a void in the hearts of many, from devoted fans to fellow artists who cherished her kindness and sincerity. Her impact on Turkish cinema and society is everlasting. Hülya Koçyiğit once said, "Phyllis was not just a beautiful actress. She was a symbol of grace and strength. Her legacy will never fade." Phyllis Akin may no longer be with us, but her films, words, and kindness remain as a lasting gift to the world. Tributes to Phyllis Akin. Jack Lilly was a multifaceted contributor to film and television, celebrated for his versatility as an actor and his expertise as a wrangler.